Hi, Carolini. When I first watched the Fallen movie, I was amazed. I had been to the set in Budapest, I had met the cast, I knew they were spectacular, I knew the movie was going to look beautiful, I knew that Scott Hicks' vision of the way the film would come together was so cool and so close to my vision of the books. And yet, when it all came together, I was stunned. I didn't expect it to add up to this big thing that it had become. I think you're gonna love it. Hi, Team Fallen Brazil. Yours is a really difficult question. To pick which character from the Fallen series I most like seeing on the screen is kind of like having to pick your favorite kid. I can't do it. But I have to tell you that I was most nervous about seeing how Cam would be portrayed. Some of you know he's based on my husband, and so he's very close to my heart. And the moment I watched Harrison's audition tape, I was so excited because he is the perfect Cam. And the scenes he has with Lucinda in the movie are some of the sexiest I've ever seen. You're gonna love it. Hey, Fallen Addicts Brazil. You asked me which of the characters I identify with most, and of course it's Lucinda. She's so close to me. We're very different, but I think the most important parts of her character, which is her vulnerability and her tendency to fall deeply in love, and her hopeful romanticism, are all a part of me. I hope they're a part of you too, and I hope you find yourself in Luce. Hi, Arieli. It's such an honor to get to travel all around the world to promote the Fallen series. The best part is the people that I've met in all of these different countries have inspired me so much that many of you have ended up in my stories. For example, Fallen in Love was particularly inspired by a reader. I hope to meet you, and I hope to share more stories with you. Hi, Avila. Fallen started with a line from the book of Genesis. It talks about the sons of God, these are the angels, looking down from heaven at mortal women, the daughters of man, and finding them beautiful. I was working with a divinity scholar who suggested that maybe this moment of attraction, this beginning of love, was the reason that the angels were cast out of heaven. Because for a moment, they put something above God. And I started thinking about the sacrifice of an angel who had to leave his place in heaven, give up everything about his role in the universe for an untested love. It seemed like such a great sacrifice. And I guess I wanted to write the story of the girl who would make that kind of sacrifice worthwhile. The character of Cam is the villain in the story. He's the bad boy. He's the kind of guy you know you shouldn't get involved with, but you just can't help yourself. He is the only character in the Fallen series who is really closely based on someone I know, my husband. Fallen fans all over the world are wonderful, magical people, but there is something special about the Brazilian fans. Your energy astonishes me. Your support cheers me on all the time. Yesterday at Comic-Con, watching the Brazilian fans watch the Fallen trailer over my shoulder, I cried. You were so excited, so enthusiastic, and so devoted to the series. I'm very excited to be bringing the movie to you. Hi, Thais. Congratulations on the upcoming birth of your daughter. I could not be more flattered and humbled by what you told me. But I have to tell you, my daughter, who's 3 years old now, is actually named Matilda after my favorite book.